All right, everybody, what's up? This is your boy Jay coming at you live once again. And today is the last chapter of the perennial classic, As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen. And it is today with a heavy heart that I'm telling you is the last chapter of this share of this book. And it's amazing because it's such a small book, such a short book, yet every time I read it, uh, something new comes out of this book, and I know that it's because every time I read it, I something shifts inside. The last chapter of the book is called Serenity. What's going on, Price? Good to have you, brother. It's called Serenity, and I would like to share the whole chapter because there is not a single word that you can miss out of this chapter. So let me start. Serenity. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A man becomes calm in the measure that he understands himself as a thought-evolved being. ¿Cómo estás, Caro? For such knowledge necessitates the understanding of others as the result of thought. And as he develops a right understanding and sees more and more clearly the internal relations of things by the action of cause and effect, he ceases to fuss and fume and worry and grieve and remains poised, steadfast, serene. The calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others, and they, in turn, reverence his spiritual strength and feel that they can learn of him and rely upon him. The more tranquil a man becomes, the greater is his success, his influence, his power for good. Even the ordinary trader will find his business prosperity increase as he develops a greater self-control and equanimity, for people will always prefer to deal with a man whose demeanor is strongly equable. The strong, calm man is always loved and revered. He is like a shade-giving tree in a thirsty land, or a sheltering rock in a storm. Who does not love a tranquil heart, a sweet-tempered, balanced life? It does not matter whether it rains or shines, or what changes come to those possessing these blessings, for they are always sweet, serene, and calm. That exquisite poise of character which we call serenity is the last lesson of culture, the fruitage of the soul. It is precious as wisdom, more to be desired than gold, yea, than even fine gold. How insignificant mere money-seeking looks in comparison with a serene life, a life that dwells in the ocean of truth, beneath the waves, beyond the reach of tempests, in the eternal calm. How many people we know who sour their lives, who ruin all that is sweet and beautiful by explosive tempers, who destroy their poise of character and make bad blood. It is a question whether the great majority of people do not ruin their lives and mar their happiness by lack of self-control. How few people we meet in life who are well balanced, who have that exquisite poise, which is characteristic of the finished character. Yes, humanity surges with uncontrolled passion, is tumultuous with ungoverned grief, is blown about by anxiety and doubt. Only the wise man, only he whose thoughts are controlled and purified, makes the winds and the storms of the soul obey him. Tempest-tossed souls, wherever you may be, under whatsoever conditions you may live, know this. In the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness, are smiling, and the sunny shore of your ideal awaits your coming. Keep your hand firmly upon the helm of thought. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master, he does but sleep. Wake him. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Say unto your heart, peace, be still. And there isn't much that I can summarize out of this chapter. It is an absolutely jewel and beautiful chapter, essay, whatever you want to call this writing, this piece of art. And I have developed the habit of reading it and writing it out every morning. And what I can tell you from that experience is that it's brought me an extreme peace of mind. It's brought me a calmness that has always been a key part of my life. And do I still mess up? Yes, still sometimes I lose it. Sometimes I still lose my cool and you know, and I have my moments of explosion. Yet I regain my composure way quicker. And this serenity that I'm gaining is helping me relate to the world in such a calm manner, with such poise, with such core, with such stance that is not about a forceful power, but it's given me the confidence of strength within me that it makes me stand on my own and be completely confident about who I am and who I'm not. And knowing that I am where I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, going through exactly the experience that I'm supposed to be going, and it is all for my growth. And not just my growth, but my growth is the seeds that get planted on everyone around me to spread my growth and my good for everyone to experience, because that is a law of the universe. Your growth, your benefits are not only for you to enjoy. They expand, they take a life on their own, and they spread all over. And that is why some people call it like, they call some phenomena like the butterfly effect. And it's because one small act of kindness spreads like wildfire, and it blankets the world with acts of kindness. And your growth has the same impact in the world. Your serenity has the same impact in the world. So in the chapter, right, he talks about the calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others, and they in turn reverence his spiritual strength, and they feel that they can learn of him and rely upon him. And that is it. Once you learn how to remain calm, right, and calmness doesn't mean inactive. You can be super hyperactive, yet there's going to be a calmness around you that just emanates from who you are. And that's the type of stuff that propels you in the world as a leader, because you are going your way unshaken by circumstances or situations, by naysayers, by negative talk. And while you remain sure-footed towards where you go, you're very adaptable and you're very flexible. So it's like Bruce Lee said, be like water, right? You can crush, right? You can sweep away. You can, I don't know, you can destroy, yet at the same time, you're soft, you're malleable, right? And those are the qualities that make us very adaptable to the universal laws that dictate life. And for that matter, if you want to call it success, whatever that success looks like to you. So with that, guys, that was the end of As a Man Thinketh, last chapter on serenity. I love sharing with you, and I will look forward to sharing another book with you very soon. Until then, stay tuned. And as always, I appreciate and I love you all for investing precious time of your day with me. And with that, this was your boy Jay. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next one. Much love, everybody.